Welcome back. I don't even know if this is back. Realistically, the first video, so we're just gonna cut that out. Hi, welcome, Chris here. Um, I know a lot of people have been asking, so I felt like it was about time. Basically, telling y'all how I got into being a concert photographer, videographer for some pretty big artists. I know it's a career that some people would like to do. Some people don't know if they want to do it. Some people are scared. Oh, how do you get in? Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to drag the story out. Just going to get straight to the point. So, without me wasting your time, we're just going to go. How it started for me was back actually this year. So, I started back in February. I had a Sony a7 II. I'll even put up a couple of pictures so you can see what it looked like when I did not know what I was doing, but I knew what I was doing. So I started a publication. I'm not going to say their name just because I don't want to, but I started with them, and they basically told me like, hey, well, we're open to journalists right now, not really needing a photographer. So I was like, okay, cool. So I needed more work. So what I did was I took pictures of street photography. That's how I started, basically trying to show that, hey, I can take photos, I can edit. And not only that, I also was trying to find another publication so I could get in. So in case you guys don't know, having a publication is what you will most definitely need to be a concert photographer or videographer. Either that, or you're going to just need the best credentials. Like, you just have to be Himothy. I'm talking about like Max Beck, Dill 35, Cole Bennett. Like, you have to independently just be that good that people just know your name. So I was able to join a publication. Shout out to them, Fuel the Scene. They definitely gave me a chance. And I will always be appreciative to them. They were the first people to let me shoot a show. So, like I said, I started actually this year. So I started back in, I want to say February. Took the pictures. After that, the other publication I was in, they were like, hey, we'll let you be a photographer. We're going to put it like that. We'll let you be a photographer. So I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. So I'm trying to put in applications. Technical difficulties. But after that, basically what happened next was they told me that, okay, do work for them, and then, we'll give you that shot. So I did it. Also, one of my great photographer friends, shout out to Drew, follow him, by the way, he's pretty cool. Definitely said he liked my work, and I've seen Drew's work before, so seeing him and having his approval definitely was like, we're gonna push this. So he was also one of the people, besides my beautiful girlfriend that I have to this day, that's really supported me. So I was basically put it in, and then after that, what had happened was I got a DM one day. And so the DM one day was basically saying like, hey Chris, that's what it said. It had, hey Chris, comma, boom. So I looked at it and I got kicked from the publication because apparently I did not know photography that well. I know, crazy, right? But after that, I really kind of went through a stage where I was like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. I don't know if I'm good enough to be a photographer or a videographer for artists and stuff like that. So that's what was constantly on my mind. And my girlfriend came up to me and she was like, things happen for a reason. Don't worry about it. One door closes to open up another. So fast forward to April, I was actually at work actually. I was at work, I was sitting, and a couple other people that were in the publication as well that have already left were talking to me, and I kind of got this thing like, well, yeah, I should start my own publication, blah, 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 blah. And so I did. So I jumped the gun, texted a few people that I know, and they were on board. And I appreciate those people so much. which one of them is Mike. He is a guy that gave me the ideas. Again, most of the people I'm talking about, their Instagrams are going to be linked below, so that way you can follow them. Mike, I was the one who was like, dang, should I do it? Should I do it? Kind of have an idea for it. And Mike was like, hype man of the year. Kept telling me, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Fast forward, there's two people that I wanted to get in because I know they left. They go by the name of Alec and Des. So I appreciate them so much because Des is currently my editor-in-chief. Alec is one of my head photographers, and they are some of the coolest people you could possibly meet. They are based out of Utah. So if you're ever in the area, you have a show or whatever, definitely check them out. They're really cool people. So they took a huge jump and a huge trust in me for seeing the vision of something that was basically at zero. And since then, from April to now, it has been nothing but constantly up. And I appreciate every single person that has supported me through this. I appreciate every single person who has followed me, bringing me from 700 followers on Instagram to 1,200 just in a span of 4 or 5 months. So it's something that I can never express how thankful I am. And to all of you that came here to watch this and want to know how I got into it, do it. You just got to do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you suck. Don't let nobody tell you that it's hard. I mean, it is hard. Don't get me wrong. It's extremely hard. But don't let anybody bring you down. And remove yourself from negative energy. You don't want to be a part of something that's just going to be constantly down, 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 Debbie Downer, Debbie Downer, Debbie Downer. It's not worth it. It's really not. Finding peace, happiness, and constantly talking about your goals, setting them, trying to get there as quickly as possible. Even if it takes longer than expected, just keep on doing the same exact thing. And that's one of the things that I will say was hard for me to do. It was hard for me to accept what needed to be accepted. And once I did, life has been great. Shot for some amazing artists. And there's only just gonna keep coming. They're only gonna keep coming. It's gonna be more and more. So that's pretty much how the story went. It's not much else to say besides thank you. So with that being said, I'm glad I was able to give you guys an insight on how I did it. Let's do a poll. It's gonna be at the top right, click the little I button. Whether you would like a tutorial on how to edit or how to get a photo pass. I can explain both. Both can be done pretty quickly, so it's completely up to you. You just let me know. Other than that, I want to say thank you guys for everything. Hope you like this, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.